everybody, hi! Today I want to show you the card we're going to make. It's with the new stamp set called Ornate Garden Suite, and it's going to be a new stamp set that's going to be in the new 2020-2021 catalog. However, guess what? You can order it now. From April 1st to the 30th, you can order the whole suite, and I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful card. Are you ready? Here's the envelope. Come join me and we'll make the card together, okay? This is the stamp set. And then it has a matching framelit. So let me show you this. So there's the matching framelit. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all those just scalloped edges. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So there's that. And then there's a second stamp set with a framelit with words that are really great. Let me show you that. Move this out of the way. So here is the Ornate Thanks. And it has lots of words in here that'll be perfect for all of you, what you need for your cards. And here is the matching Ornate border dies. This is the Ornate border dies, okay? So that's the two dies and stamp set. You can order all of this all together. So I'm going to show you the other items that are in the suite. So you get 2 ribbons. And you have a beautiful embossing folder. I know right now you can't really see it well, but we're going to do this in a minute in the card that we're going to make, okay? And then you get these faceted gems. And let me show you the DSP. So this is the first side, and you have to remember you get two of each sheet, okay? So there's 1, 2, and this one. This is my favorite. And then there's this one. And look at these daisies. This one. I love this one too. It's beautiful. All these colors are beautiful. But we're not going to use the DSP today. We're going to make a different card without the DSP today, okay? So let me move this. So we're going to do our big shot work first for this project so that you can, so I'm not moving the table too much, okay? So I'm going to do that now. So we're going to bring in big shot. And use my embossing folder plate. And I will give all of the measurements for the cardstock later in a flyer, but for now I won't have all the measurements for right now, okay? This is the Whisper White cardstock. We're going to put it inside our embossing folder. Put that on our plate. Put our 3D embossing plate down. And voila. So, isn't that pretty? I really like that. So next we're going to use the magnet platform, and this is mint macaron. And we're going to use this framelit. Put that down and put our plate in and run it through. Go back. I'm going to make sure that it's really cut through, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to use our take your pick tool to get all of this out of here. So we're going to put this here. Okay, now after you've done all of that, you got all of the things out. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to do all of our stamping now. So I'm going to be using the Ornate Style stamp set. I've already mounted my stamps. Now we're going to use basic gray ink pad. And this flower set, I'm going to ink this up, and you're going to turn it sideways on our Whisper White cardstock. So, turn that sideways. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now we're going to color it. Because you know how to color and you don't have to watch me color, we're going to go through this fast, okay? So this, all the colors will be listed in all of the information down below, okay? Now what I want to do is I want to cut off some of the top part of the flower. So I'm going to show you how to do that with the paper trimmer. What I want to do is I want to cut off right here and right here. So I'm going to use my trimmer to cut that. So I'm going to put it where I want it to cut. So I want it to be right about there, and I'm going to stop before I cut the flower. So line that up, and then stop, and then I'm going to go on the other side. So I'm going to lift this up a little bit more, a little bit more. Perfect. Then I'm going to go over here, cut that, there. So now I have my cuts here. So now I'm going to trim from all the way here. I'm going to trim it with some scissors. That's what that's going to look like. Let's do some more stamping, okay? So we're going to stamp Terracotta Tile with this stamp. We're going to do it color on color, so we're going to use Terracotta Tile cardstock. So, Terracotta Tile, and we're going to ink that up and stamp, and then ink this up and stamp. So we want 2 flowers, and then we're going to trim this out. And now we're going to do some more stamping. So this cardstock is 3 3/4 by 10.5, and I did some scoring lines here. I know you can't see them, but they're scored, and I will put that up in the post where to score the lines, okay? So we're going to do the stamping in the corners with this stamp. While I still have that ink open, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my envelope with this flower. Put that aside. And then I'm going to use my words. I'm going to use So Grateful and From All of Us and the word I'm here. Okay? So I have those mounted already. I'm using a 1/4 inch strip of cardstock. It doesn't matter how long because we're going to cut it anyway. So I'm going to use the Terracotta Tile again. And hold that. And mint macaron. So below the last line that's scored, we want to go below that. We're going to stamp "So Grateful." So grateful. And then I'm going to close this one and go back to the Terracotta Tile. Do the "I'm." And that will be on top of that. Close that up. Now I'm ready to build my card. I'm going to put snail on the back of this. And now dimensionals. I'm going to add our dimensionals. Then we're going to put some on the small ones. Oops. I'm going to add my flowers. And I want to add some Wink of Stella. So Wink of Stella. Gives it some shine. Beautiful. So on this piece, we're going to cut that. Right about there. Put some dimensionals behind it. Let's add a bow, okay? So we're going to use our ribbon. Do you know how to tie a bow without cutting the ribbon? So this is what I do. So make a loop, go around the loop, go under, and now I have a tied bow. Just like that. And then I take my scissors. Use a glue dot to add it on. So find them right here. Take my glue dot. I'm gonna add that right there. Now, put that aside. What I want to do is I want to put this in the center of my card. But before we do that, we're going to use our bone folder. We're We're going to do the center line first. So we're going to fold it up like this and crease it. And we're going to make a W. So this line is going to be folded this way. And then the second line here is going to be folded this way. So now we have a W. W. Okay. Now you have a scored line in the middle here, but don't fold it, okay? I want this line and this line to match. Just gonna line that up. Now I'm gonna fold this over, use my snail. Stick that down and turn it around. Make sure that stays down. And snail. Now it should fold like that. So it looks like this. Then we're going to add our flowers to the inside. Now the front. We want to add some bling. So I'm going to use my take your pick tool, turn it to the other side. Use this to pick up these. And now we have a finished card. So it's like that. Thank you for watching. I hope you will watch me next time when I do another card later. Thank you. Bye.